Hey, so Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine tracking for a record 160 to 165 million debuted. That's per the Hollywood Reporter. Just one question: is it gonna take the top spot? Is it gonna be the highest R-rated grossing movie of all time, or 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 Joker's gonna hold on? By the way, Joker made $1.074 billion. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. By the way, forget Marvel's state. Forget about that. It's not gonna affect Deadpool. If it is affecting Deadpool, it's very little. But I don't think it will. It's an outlier, like Joker was. Justice League numbers didn't affect Joker's. Even if like, I agree with you. The real Justice League was the Zack Snyder's one. But there was a theatrical. The theatrical didn't even crack 650, I think. So, but it didn't affect Joker's number. So Marvel's state right now is not gonna affect Deadpool's. It's an outlier. So let's put that out of the way. By the way, a little disclaimer. I love DC. That right there, it's my favorite movie poster of all time. I don't know why. It talks to me. Yeah, I think that poster is very special. I tried to buy it on eBay. It's way too expensive. I don't want a cheap print, by the way. I want the real thing, the double-sided print, the one that was in a legit theater. Try to buy it. Too expensive. Let's move on. If you come to my place, there's a lot more DC stuff. I have a lot of Marvel stuff also, but way more DC. Not now. That out of the way. I think Deadpool is gonna do better numbers. The only reason why, well, a couple of things. Like I said, it's an outlier. Marvel state right now won't affect it. I don't think so. Let's put it at if it's great. If it's bad, like a movie like that, the worst sin it can commit is being boring. Don't ask me why. I had to go see Fast X. I knew that was gonna be a bad movie, but I thought that would be entertained. I wasn't. Bored me to death. Almost fell asleep 3 times. So, like that, Deadpool, the worst sin it can commit is being boring. I don't think it will, but let's say it's not good. Let's say that. I would put it at the lowest of the the lowest mark of the franchise is 700 something million. It was the first one. I would put it there. For the opening number, I would put it at like 120. That's where I would put it if it's bad. If it's great, I think it would bring in 180 to 185. And in its entire run, I think it would make 100.15 at the highest. Like, it would be its highest number. I think it can reach that if it's great. Deadpool always has been like a 700 to $800 million movie franchise. Sorry. I think by adding the Wolverine's name in the title and Hugh Jackman, it's gonna bring it a little bit further. It's gonna take it that extra mile. I think those two together, Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, it's worth $300 million more. Deadpool's gonna do most of the legwork, of course, but Wolverine and Hugh Jackman is gonna bring it that extra mile. Again, saying that, I'm not saying that Deadpool and Wolverine, if it's great, doesn't mean it's gonna be as good as the Joker. Joker is amazing, but it's a very hard watch. I don't have any kids, but if I had kids, I wouldn't bring my imaginary kids to the Joker because it was something very real. Arthur Fleck could have been somebody I came across in the street. We all seen we don't people and we don't know what's happening inside them. They're all fighting a battle that you're not aware of. And that movie showed that movie was about mental illness and how life has a way of kicking somebody down, and when it did, it keeps them there. So it was something that would never bring a kid to the movies to watch. Deadpool, on the other hand, is very surreal. It's very, it's yes, it's R rated, but it's still a superhero movie. And it, let's say I would have shown, almost 100% sure, I would have shown my imaginary kids, uh, the all the X-Men movies. I would have shown them the Wolverine, even Origins. I would have shown them that, but explain. But they're not R rated, uh, and probably also Deadpool. But again, it's very surreal. You tell them it's not real. Don't bring that shit home. Don't say those words. Don't try kill people with katanas and all that. It's very surreal. I get for me, I think kids are smart enough to understand that. Parents are smart enough to tell their kids that. So for that, I think we're gonna see a lot of families at Deadpool and Wolverine's premiere, first weekend through the entire run. A lot of repeat viewings. Of course, the Joker had that too, but didn't have the didn't have that family. Well, I don't want to say appeal, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not a family movie. Deadpool, it's not a well, yeah, there's a little bit of family in that movie, but it's not a family movie, but it's still a movie you can bring your family to. So all that being said, I think if Deadpool and Wolverine is great, again, doesn't mean as good as Joker, just great. I think it's gonna beat that 1.074 billion-dollar mark. I think it's gonna reach the 1.15 billion-dollar mark. I think it's gonna be the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. I really do think so. If it's great, if it's bad, I'm gonna put it at the lowest of the franchise, like $700 million. But anyway, that's my thoughts. What do you think? Hey, by the way, if you like hearing my stupid voice, my stupid comments, and all of that, like, subscribe, say a little something, tell me to eat a dick or whatever. I don't care. It is what it is. It's YouTube. Um, also, share it with a friend. Make their day miserable as well, not just yours. Theirs also. Anyway, see you guys next time.